Hi everybody, welcome to Existential Gamers Live. I know I sound excited. Today I'm joined by the boys, not including Hitori, who I placed on the thumbnail and the loading screen because he decided to leave the last second. Yes! I want him to feel guilty, wherever he is. How dare he go and help somebody in need when I was here and I need help.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Clement weather?
Anyways. We'll be making a public apology video later for this transgression. That clearly is not my fault.
Yeah, of course not.
No, anyways,
no, of course not.
we're continuing Act 2. Hopefully we don't get destroyed like we did a couple days ago.
It wasn't part of that.
You weren't. You know, I think you were missing, Joe. That's what we needed. You were like the key to the puzzle that we were having. We just really needed you. And I'm not saying that sarcastically, okay? Anyways, can we start?
Yeah.
I think we're at mission 3, right? Mission 3 of Act 2. Also, I'm like really hungry for some reason, so if I'm snacking throughout the whole thing, I apologize everybody. I know it's very rude.
Oh shit, we can eat because I haven't ate dinner yet.
Yeah, I haven't eaten since like 9 in the morning.
So far my diet has been completely mostly yogurt is what my diet has been lately. So I'm a little hungry. Fuck this man.
I'm starting to look like a skeleton now, so I'm really trying to eat more now.
Good. Fucking bone man.
Bone man.
Hey,
So who's playing who?
Already over our food court this month, huh?
I'll keep going tank if you guys want, unless somebody else wants to go tank.
Yeah.
And then again, melee got nerfed, so I don't even know if I want to play that anymore.
Well, I don't have as a lot of cards as you guys do, and honestly, most of my deck is catered to either me playing Mom or Doc, so I'm kind of stuck at that right now.
Why is Hitori still in here?
I'm busy with something.
I think he probably like literally just like up and left, like he didn't even
Oh my
bother.
God.
You can kick him though.
Kick him. I mean, when you see him in real life, kick him too.
I think you have. Wait, fuck. He's the host.
Oh my fucking God.
So we have to
Let's
leave.
all leave. My God, this guy.
Sorry, stream.
He owes a public apology to everybody here.
But this is a fucking clown fiesta right here, boyo.
God damn.
Hey, come on.
I want to
it's
go out
so
and get
hot on
food.
him.
I really do feel like that. Or I really want to get a stream done too. Because I want to beat this game. I'm gonna work tomorrow too. Ah.
You gotta beat the DLC when it comes out next year.
What happened?
Then you gotta beat the DLC when it comes out next year.
Or just join me, I guess.
I'm already doing that, sir.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Okie dokie. So, I was listening to a lot of my older streams. I realized I need to turn up my microphone on like my computer. Do I like sound fine on Discord?
Oh, you sound clear as fucking day.
Because the
Yeah.
stream, it sounds like it's really low, and I
Oh.
don't have the thing turned down or
Not gonna
anything.
regret this.
So, I'm curious to see what's wrong.
Hey, can I borrow a few coppers?
Can I borrow a few coppers? It's number
Saves me a lot of headache.
All right, you guys ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's go.
do it. We're doing veteran.
No.
Just do a recruit.
With only 3 people
All right, we'll do recruit.
and
Yeah,
then
we'll be fine.
non-optimized cards.
Nah, I do not have optimized anything.
I
Right
know,
now, my
especially in the nerf area.
Hell, we're still missing cards. I don't know about you, but I still have supply lines.
I have a lot of supply lines I need to do. Then again, I need to play this more.
Well, I don't play
Well,
this
I'm
game with random, so I'm severely like slowed down.
I tried playing with randoms. They keep leaving.
It's like Phasmophobia. I can't play with random with Phasmophobia. I just play by myself. And I kick that ghost ass.
A cleaner's only as good as their gear.
My best strategy was always to just do quick play.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because then, like, sometimes, it wasn't all the time, but sometimes you'd join a game where it's, like, right at the end. So you'd basically get, like, all the money for, like, no effort.
Oh, okay, guess what I'm doing from now on.
No, I remember that. I mentioned this book off stream, but remember that book I mentioned earlier? Or one your head is
Yeah.
houseboat one.
Hmm.
Shout out to Stressless. Thank you, Campbell Walker, for the this amazing book. It's amazing. Oh fuck. Wait. Oh, I have to continue the character I am. Fuck. Okay. Anyways, what I was saying was that in that book he goes through like different parts of this boat, this metaphorical boat that represents your mind, right? And in one of them, he kind of talks about like this, like, kind of similar concept to like Inside Out, where you have like these 5 bosses inside your head that kind of control the direction that you tend to decide on things. But it's not like, you know, emotions. It's not like, you know, oh, fear or happiness, you know, or joy, whatever, sadness and all that, right? It's more of like personality, I guess. Like you're goal oriented. So like,
Did this?
so like I'll just quickly go over the 5 ones they talk
You're not
about,
going to like this.
which is
but
the first one
weapons are
is
gone, and the
Selma
wound's
the
wet.
Sensible. where she pretty much like helps you stay on track. Like, you know, when you need to go to bed on time, she's the one that kind of says like, hey, you gotta wake up for work in the morning. Like, you should probably go to bed on time, right? She's the one that just like tries to keep you alive, tries to keep you going good and stuff like that. Try to do all the reasonable stuff, right? And then you have Luca the liver, which he's the one that's pretty much like, hey, you're always so serious all the time. Just like relax, play some games or something, you know? Eat some of that cake. You want the tasty food and stuff like that, you know. Pretty much like trying to let you live life a little bit,
Last chance to take a leak.
And then the third one is Freya the friendly. And she's like there to like push you towards like hanging out with people, hanging out with your friends, your family and stuff like that.
Hon.
You know, just have that social, social behavior. You know what I'm talking about, right? You want to be around friends and stuff. Did we just jump over? Oh, no.
Time to bug out.
And then it's Aziz, not Aziz Ansari, but Aziz the Achiever, and he's pretty much the one that kind of gives you the big head and wants you to always, win stuff and become rich and famous and all that stuff. It pushes you in that direction. Oh, we have a random?
Yeah, we have random.
Fuck. That sucks. And lastly is Gilda the Giver, who pushes you towards more altruistic stuff.
Now you just need to learn
How are
where to
you
point.
playing? The hell out of that. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I think it's pretty cool. Like,
No point
It's
hanging
interesting.
around. It ain't gonna
so
smell
like
any
anytime you
better
make a
if you
decision,
Oh,
you're
wow.
usually
Really? Where'd that
you're
come
usually moving towards one of those like goals or a combination of those goals. Yeah.
End of the trail.
Sorry, I'm silent sometimes because I'm coughing.
How dare you, Joe? Heal this.
Bandages here.
Huh?
Can you use that? Can you heal yourself?
Oh, yeah.
Heal that red shit.
Let me take care of this.
Do you guys think I cuss too much?
No, I cuss too much. You or Simple?
If anyone ever asks, I don't condone just using using bad words like that
That'll do.
willy-nilly, okay?
Weapons here.
I think it's a matter of context. In this case, we're just trying to be entertaining, right? It's not a respectful, professional environment.
Right.
I feel like I'm chewing gum. Oh my god.
Which is funny because in professional environments, people cuss all the time.
Right? But it's a matter of context, right? Like, if you're being malicious with your words, like you're saying like "fuck you" and
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
fucking bitch and everything, like
It's all
okay,
about
that is.
intent.
Moving around.
You need to
I
stop.
don't have to do this.
Oh, let's get in here. Oh wait, what are we doing here? Just follow you. As you can see, I'm more of in a discussion mode right now rather than play. Oh fuck!
Honestly, and that's perfectly fine.
Time to take a dirt nap.
Even though I feel
It's
like
perfect.
the character I'm playing right now requires a lot of focus, yet it's not.
Holy crap.
What an idiot, man! Come on!
That's why I stick next to the randoms. Can't trust them to be alone.
Joseph, you shut your mouth. You got attacked by one of them. And the Jose over there by himself. God, what kind of team is this, really?
Worse than randoms.
Flashlights on. Sorry there.
It's recruit.
Trauma
Nobody's taking
game
this
is
seriously.
real.
Did they increase the amount of trauma you get?
You don't remember we had this conversation? Trauma's broken right now.
Like, in what way, though?
get-
Like,
you-
what is causing
So
it?
normally you don't get trauma from common ridden. You get trauma from everything
Oh
now.
my,
I don't think that was their intention.
I feel like they really, like, messed up a lot of stuff with this
Yeah.
patch and didn't realize it.
This is like playing on Nightmare.
Didn't even know there was a patch.
Yeah, it was pretty bad, too. It's funny, though, the comments were just full of, like, you guys playing the same game?
Alright, right or left?
Yes,
Oh, yeah, actually, I
right,
should
right, just
do
always
it.
choose right. Oh, God! I know you're healing me. What are you shopping for?
I stayed still. I let
Oh,
the game decide.
Wow, Joe. After we made a decision.
Can always count on you. Well,
Oh, I just see the thing jumping into the air. Good thing it's recruit. I can shoot at you all I want now.
Nothing to worry about.
Also, Hitori's not here, so no one's gonna bitch at me.
need this.
Michael. Alright.
You know he only bitches because he cares.
Oh yeah, I know. I honestly wouldn't have Hitori any other way. It makes them
Jesus.
believe, you know? And they really don't like you today. And I'm getting my ass kicked right now. Do you think they're gonna do like a hot fix?
I hope so.
Oh, there's another squeezer. Fuck. Slide to the right. And he still grabbed me. Okay. Fuck this shit. You're healing me. Nice. Oh my god. What is this? What difficulty is this? We went from not having any mutations spawn in the last game to craziness. I was reading some of their patch notes on the thing, and they're saying that oh, we found out why the mutations were over spawning and stuff. Like there was something wrong with the coding, and the cards were stacking on the respawn times. It's like Jesus Christ. It sounds like a nightmare to like decode, like debug. Oh, intel.
Damn.
Thank you, sir.
Wait, intel?
Yep.
Intel?
Need to reload. Just give me a minute.
I keep mixing
another
Joe's.
snitch.
What's up? Oh,
We keep mixing up me and what?
Jose, because I just see J-O and I'm like,
I don't have a grenade.
Gotta patch this up.
and you guys both play Doc, so. I have a Molotov.
Distance,
That's all I have.
I don't think
Any
that's
heavy
enough.
hitter fans?
No, it's not.
I think we all need to shoot it at the same time.
Alright. You ready?
3,
Yep.
2,
2,
go.
1. Nice.
Don't count your blessings yet.
Wait, we got 15 stacks already of mutations we killed? Jesus Christ, that seems fast.
See that?
So this guy's name is very, oh, hey, there's a
Supply
grenade
crate
here.
over
Grenade here.
Amazing what you can do with just
With a grenade, Jose?
thread.
I feel like you're a professional snitch killer.
Handgun.
Don't be snitching, y'all. Jose will get you.
I'll be taking that.
Take it one for each of us.
First aid cabinet there, and most likely the last aid you'll get.
You know,
for a
tally
while.
marks were originally what we used to use for counting, especially for farmers.
I did not, no.
Yeah. And then it moved
Now I
into
do.
Roman numerals, and then it moved into Arabic
Magazine.
numbers, which is what we use now.
Cool. Take a ride on this. Russia.
It was actually thanks to what was it, what's his name? Fibonacci, the guy that I forgot his first name. but-
Fibonacci sequence.
Yeah, that guy. He's the one that, like, he's not the one that created the numbers, but he he used to hang around the riverbanks, right? Where they used to count a lot of money. Hence the word bank. That's where it came from, because the money people used to hang around the riverbanks all the time. They called it the bancas.
First
And
aid
so
cabinet
they
there.
started naming places where they count your, like, keep your money and store it as the banks. Because they're like, hey, you're gonna go down to the bank, put your money away.
Oh.
Crazy stuff, huh? That's the reason we call it a bank. By the way, is it Jose Trauma?
First
Jose
aid cabinet.
Come back.
Might be half dead before
Oh,
you
what?
get that door.
Mr. Trauma.
Oh.
But yeah, he used to hang around those places all the time, and there was always like a bunch of different cultures that would hang around there, and he noticed the Arabic numbers were really easy to like do math pretty much with.
first aid cabinet.
Joe, did you use the cabinet?
There's still one charge left, so
Yeah,
I
Joe,
think
you have a lot of health. That's
I'm gonna
damage.
kill this thing.
Go use the shit, mama. But yeah, anyways, yeah, he got him. He just
going
really
back
liked the
is not an
system, and
option,
he
so
tried to.
let's
He
find out how to go
pretty much
forward.
created a book. He wrote a book trying to.
No. Get the fuck away
He
from me.
wrote a book to convince everybody that we should use that,
Thank you.
like in Europe. like, hey, we should probably use the Arabic numbers. They're like really a lot easier to count with. And the king liked it, and the king was like, hell yeah, brother, let's do it. And so he forced everybody to
Try
use
not
the
to get
Arabic
bit
numbers to
again.
count now.
I really
Instead
hate
of Roman
Forced
numerals.
Good
that noise
point.
the worms make when you pull them out.
What's up?
Molotov.
You said forest, and the person that came to mind was like at
Did you
gunpoint.
see that?
If you are not using the Arabic numbers, you shall be beheaded. As simple as that. Of course, I'm no historian, so, you know, take all my facts with a grain of salt. I probably messed up the details, but more or less, is kind of what happened.
I am so sorry.
I'm sure there's a lot more drama between all that. It wasn't so simple. Oh my
Oh, where the
god,
fuck
that guy
did
don't
you come
like
from?
you. Jeez, he gets stunned for so long. Oh my god, he's not dead yet. There he is. I'm honestly really bad at history. I like history. I'm just really bad at remembering it. Oh my god, I just lost all my health. Joseph, we gotta get out of here.
Oh, okay, now it's open.
Oh, it's open. Fuck. Oh no! Guys, help me! It's like 3 mutations of me.
I've had worse tick bites.
Rhyme.
Ooh, nice pipe bomb. Oh my god, there's a... No! No, fuck off! He blocked blocked the ladder! Okay, I'm good. It was a stinker. He like jumped in front of the ladder and I couldn't get up. It's like the cutscene with Carly. She's trying to get one direction. The guy just like, nope, fuck you.
I prefer being a doctor to a soldier.
Thank you,
Oh
miss.
my
Less
god.
blood.
Oh god. Why am I so talkative today?
You're a talkative person. You
Not
love
all
to
the
talk.
time. There are times I just want to stay quiet.
Now. For you to stay quiet.
Now. Everyone knows a little better. That's how I know I ate the wrong food. When I start building up a lot of like phlegm in my throat, that's usually because my from what I understand, when you have a lot of mucus building up in your nose and your throat, it means that your body's catching a lot of foreign contaminants that don't belong in your body. And there's a lot of food that has stuff in it that don't belong in your body, and so a lot of times when you eat specific foods, your body will start building up a lot of mucus because it's like, oh shit, gotta get that, like catch it all. And
We
then,
don't spit it out. We just swallow it.
I don't. I spit out my mucus now because it doesn't belong in my body. I mean, our body's really good at filtering a lot of stuff out, but I mean, right now I swallowed it because I don't have anywhere to spit. Don't you guys think it's crazy how outdated our bodies are? They still think we're living out in the jungles.
My game crash?
Oh my
No,
god.
there it goes. There it goes. No. There it goes. I'm good.
Jose, I know you're a little tired, but you want to talk about anything? I remember last time we were talking about graphic design when I was playing Guacamelee, and you mentioned heuristics.
Yeah. Mental shortcuts.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the thing that's crazy about the brain. Like, the brain is such a useful thing. It's like an amazing thing. But goddamn, it can really turn on you if you're not careful on how to use it. It's a really, it's a really dangerous tool. Really, if you think about it, it's a really dangerous tool.
Can be used against you too.
Hey, we're not far
Yeah,
from
you
that
can end up
crashed
shooting yourself in the
military
foot with it.
plane. Wouldn't that
I
have
mean,
the
how easily
weapons
do
we need
people
for
have
help?
mental issues?
Great.
I know I suffered through a
Well,
bunch
at
of
least
mental
if we're
issues,
going
still
to the
do.
clog,
But I
might
had to
want some
like
of
read
this
constant
stuff.
manuals on how the brain works so I could understand how to use it.
Yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff out there to learn, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It kind of sucks though, because like, even though there's all this like really cool stuff we've learned, you know, about like the human body and like how our brains work and stuff, there's a lot of it that doesn't get used. like not like our brain power or anything like that, but I feel like
If you
in
need
a
it,
lot of things
take
that
it.
that could benefit from all
I'm
this
like a reverse
like
thief,
knowledge,
but just between you.
it
and
just
me,
doesn't get
I'm
used, you know,
good
like
stuff.
in games, in video games, like UX isn't even considered, right?
Mhm.
Those like heuristics don't, at least it seems like they're not considered um, when they make like UI, for example. It's kind of just all like, oh, it just needs to follow a theme and look pretty.
But the funny thing is whose fault is that? It's the same thing that is wanting
See
to
that?
apply that knowledge. Like you want to apply that knowledge, but the same thing holding everything back is people using their brain to not apply that knowledge because they want to be efficient, they want to save time, they want to save energy.
Money.
And it's funny because people will use that excuse and be like, you know, oh, you know, our humans are so amazing, right? You know, we look at all the technology and the stuff we've created and stuff like that. But them wanting to be efficient and save time and stuff that's the unga bunga part of the brain that they're using. You know what I mean? You get what I mean? Like, it's literally like the, oh, you know, you need to survive, you know, save as much energy as possible. It's like, boy, you're living in freaking city, like, calm down. You don't need to be that efficient. Like, take your time.
Two to hope one.
Thank you,
You can afford to work a little bit harder
Squad you've had your eye on? We're gonna
than you
secure that
really need
cargo
to.
for hope. Just need that copy.
I saw like even some of the in my classes, like some of the kids are just like, I can't help it. I like to do this thing, and I'm just like, yelling your
We're short on
brains.
personnel as it is.
You actually tell your kids they have Oonga Boonga brains?
Yeah, I'm just like, I tell them, I'm like, you guys are all capable of amazing things, but if you let the Oonga Boonga part of you take over, because they understand our memes and stuff like that. I was like, it's gonna cause you trouble, because some of them like will do stuff like that. You're just like, what are you thinking? Like, what is going through your brain when you did that? And they're just like, I can't help it. I was like, you have to take a moment, like, and I always tell them, like, look, you guys are kids, you're still growing, there's still things you're learning. You know, like, I'm not gonna say this doesn't make you dumb, this doesn't make you any of that. Like, you guys are all capable of amazing things. But just, you have to have more self-reflection. You have to have moments of like, why did I do that? Some of the kids do that. It is amazing. Like, some kids will do something and they're just like, why did I do that? And it's just like, hey, don't beat yourself up. It's okay. But it's amazing that the fact that you're even considering the fact that, you know, you're reflecting on your actions. Because they'll see consequences that happen and you're just like, gosh, I gotta stop doing that. You know what I mean?
You think this is a game?
And it's amazing to see kids that are like already in that like precocious state where they're always just like I would say precocious and precocious. But yeah, it's just amazing. And some of them are not in that state yet, but like I try to like reach out to them, but you know. And I always try to I always try to let them know that I don't want you guys to ever think that you're dumb or anything. Look through that pipeline. I got one zombie. Sorry, we don't use the Z word around here. Who started that whole thing? Like, we don't use the Z word.
Someone that doesn't like
word?
Yeah, the Z word. Like, it's funny, but at the same time, like, why?
It's from a movie, I think. I forget if it's from Shaun of the Dead specifically.
Like, don't call him that.
Yeah, it doesn't say that.
I just don't get why though. Oh, this is birds there. Watch out.
Maybe it's just because it's funny.
Scatter those birds, you might as well holler where
Yeah, but I mean,
Like what kind of ridiculous like
logic? Like,
yeah.
yeah, I guess.
Ah!
Oh yeah, and then they buffed these guys, right? They said that they don't get like stopped by bullets anymore.
Not a suitable host. Huh. Small blessings, I guess.
I'm gonna shoot those birds accidentally.
Yeah. But they don't want to
Aye, aye.
stay with me.
Chris.
I'm good.
Easy.
I think my brain is just overstimulated right now. There's like 1,000 things running.
Something tickling those receptors of yours.
Yeah.
Being overstimulated.
I mean, I wouldn't say overstimulated to the point where like I feel like I need to be doing something all the time. Like if I needed to, like if we're playing a game right now, I could just like, you know, what's the word? Just like meditate and stuff and like calm down and relax. but we're playing a game. I'm streaming, so it's like kind of like balls to the wall, just talk.
Oh, thank you. This is the fiddly area over there.
Oh, there.
Alright,
I don't have
topped
any.
up on
I haven't
those.
picked up
Let's see what
anything.
you've got for
Jesus.
us. Ooh, that couldn't have ended soon enough.
So I haven't
Thanks,
played through
Doc.
this part. I have no idea where I'm going.
Shotgun here.
I'm
Assault
just like
rifle.
following wherever you guys go, because my brain is in other places.
Need more ammo.
Need assault rifle ammo.
He just used a toolkit to open a door that has nothing in there.
That's sad.
Here.
No.
Go.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I have a bunch of ammo too. Anyway. I hear. Oh my fucking!
This is
Sir,
no place
sir?
for lone wolves.
I'm so sorry.
That you
I'll
did.
watch my mouth.
You
What
waiting
the?
for an invitation? Let's
What?
kill these motherfuckers.
Whoa, mom!
Hey, I'm old.
Calm
Shut up.
yourself. There are children around.
Oh, there's fucking birds right there.
Really?
I didn't do it.
The random just looked at him and was like, you know what? Those birds need to get out of here. And they did- Oh, I'm gonna get blocked. Oh, all these zombies. And I ran into a screen. Joseph, watch out! Oh, I'm sorry. I got one zombie with that Molotov.
Everyone's still in one piece.
I am so sorry.
Stabbed a zombie in the nuts. Why? Because I could. Thank you.
Alright.
Can't question your logic. It would be silly to do that.
It's over here.
See that? Sleeper like
Yes, cover me.
bandaging me or something, Doc? I'm sorry.
One more Jack.
Oh my god. Oh, they're playing Phasmophobia without me? Okay.
Of course.
Just...
You guys want to follow it or not?
Wait, so we can go through barbed wire any other time of the day, but this time we can't?
Because the window also is,
Okay, whatever. Okay. Oh, it's already hit. It's already been hit.
ouch.
Reloading!
I never thought I'd be doing this when I was at medical school.
Thanks, Doc.
Make room!
We get it, Doctor. Doctor.
What the hell? You all right there, hon? See that?
Alright, I got some, like, life questions for you guys. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Just did that.
So you said you had some live questions.
Yeah. If you could think of one word to describe who you are, what would it be? Not to say that one word can describe you, but the first word that comes to mind.
Resilient.
Nice.
Mostly just because, I guess you could say, like, the history of my life. I have no business being here.
Really?
But somehow I'm still here.
Oh, get away from me.
You say resilient, I say I'm a little bit too nice and kind of naive at that point.
Oh my god, I'm stuck. Oh, I don't want to get blown up. Oh, get away from me. Joseph, get out. Oh no, okay.
The shotgun's for.
No, it's the J's. I get it.
It's the J, O, and the E.
Not really ideal conditions for treatment.
My brain just goes, oh, that's Joe. Or vice versa. I'll be like, oh, that's Jose. It's Joe.
I love that you can punch these guys.
What you guys?
I'll be taking that.
Reloading.
My mom's calling me.
Nothing to worry. Well, I work out for the day.
You'll be right back. Something else. Me.
Them's coming.
I never thought I'd be doing this when I was at medical school.
Thanks, Doc.
I need to reload. Breaker.
Whoops. Okay, there we go. I'm back now. I mean, you guys could hear me, but the stream could. So you said resilient, Joe. You said too nice. Joe, that's 2 words.
I'm sure there's a word that could mean that.
It's getting harder. Or
Maybe
is it
giver?
me?
Altruistic? I don't know.
Blue.
Someone who needs to heal right now.
Now I won't feel bad about forgetting her birthday.
Feeling it. It's worth it.
There's a first aid
Yeah.
cabinet here.
Shotgun.
Should probably get that. It's your the lowest health, Joe.
Oh, the wall again.
Yeah. Get that trauma. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a sniper rifle. Why? I don't know. It's stronger than the assault rifle I was using.
I find it funny, I mean not funny, but interesting that one of you mentioned a positive quality, I guess, in a sense, and another of you mentioned more of a negative quality.
Which one was the negative quality?
Well, you said that you were too nice. That you said it in a negative way instead of like, oh, you know, I'm a nice person. You could, like, you know.
Did that hurt?
I just
No.
thought it was interesting.
Think we've got company.
I will full on admit, I feel like sometimes I'm too nice to the point where
Need that.
out of whatever, depending on whatever situation I'm in, I feel like I'm the one that usually comes out hurt at the end of it.
Need to reload.
Well, the reason I was asking that question was I was just curious, like, how do you guys identify yourself as story do
Need to reload.
you usually tend to tell yourself when you're handling things?
I don't know. I mean, I guess too nice is too vague, but I guess the best situation I could go for is kind of like, I mean, here's a perfect example, Michael, because you know me the longest. My whole situation with,
Need a little help to get back up.
focus.
Lucky that time.
I got it. Need to reload.
You remember my whole thing with, I'm not sure if you remember, but Haley? Remember that fiasco?
Yeah.
After all, pretty much the emotional problem I had with it and everything else, I was just too nice to actually speak my mind. I just said, yeah, well, I just hope you're happy. And I just went along with it.
What do you think you should do?
I honestly should have spoken my mind, because at that point, I'm all like, because what she did was stupid, and I was actually really hurt off of it, but instead of speaking my mind and saying what it is, I'm all like, it's probably best if I don't say anything and just come out the nice guy instead. Which, you know, didn't do anything for my peace of mind, because now I feel like I have to be nice.
Gotta take care of this.
feel like I have to.
What do you feel like you owe? Owe it to be nice. I guess the question is, who are you doing it for?
Excuse me!
More of everyone else around me rather than myself half the time.
I got myself stuck.
Oh,
Thank you.
did you fall in there?
Yeah.
I don't know.
This is not good for
Interesting.
my
Because there's even times where I know I'm overthinking it. And maybe I'm not as nice as I know that. I mean, not know, but maybe I'm too nice in the way I'm thinking. Or I just let these things happen for a reason. I don't know. But in my personal idea of myself, I'm just too nice to the point where I'd rather come out hurt than anyone else around me, even if it isn't my business.
Okay, so if you recognize that it can have negative effects, you don't want to do anything about it?
The thing is, I don't know what I could do about that. That's the thing. Other than simply just ignore everyone else around me, which, that, in my opinion, doesn't really solve anything.
Well, I mean, that just conflicts with the fact that you want to be nice to everyone.
Right. So, I don't
Um,
really know
oh,
what
that's
to do.
interesting. So when you think about yourself, you think about the fact that you're just a really nice person? But you feel like you're somebody who gets walked over easily?
Yes, very easily. Like,
Well, I
There's
think...
even times where people that understand me know I'm too nice, and they use that to their own advantage.
Mhm. Well, I think you already spoke the answer to this, you know, negative trait, like the negative side of this trait, because the whole entire thing's not negative. It's just sometimes it can be maladaptive. You said I should speak my mind more, and I totally agree. I think you should speak up when you feel like you're being wronged. And hell, even if the person doesn't listen, at least you spoke up. Because at the end of the day, it's not a matter of whether the person listens or not, or it's just a matter of the fact that you got your opinion out.
Yeah, I didn't think of it that way.
Yeah, also can be pretty difficult to even do those things. Like, I've been best friends with Hattori for years, and it took me until this year to like bring up something that's always bothered me. And it's like, I know him, I know that I can trust him. Obviously, he's my best friend. Like, what the hell? Like, why did it take me this long to bring something up, like, even though I feel like comfortable around him, right? Like, it's one of those things that I feel like I specifically suffer from, because even this has happened within the family. You know, some of my cousins have said like racist jokes before, and it's made me uncomfortable, and you know, they think it's hilarious, and it's something that I haven't been able, or like it took me forever to bring it up, you know, like to like speak up and say something and tell them that it, you know, that I don't think they should be doing that, and that it makes me uncomfortable, and blah blah blah. And you know, I finally had a conversation with them, but it took so much effort out of me. It was like one of the hardest things to do, because it made things awkward, you know.
It kind of feels like you're trying to traverse not eggshells or anything else like that, because those are obvious things you can see. It's more like traversing like a landmine field that you don't know what you do and what will come out of it.
Yeah, plus I don't want, like, in my mind, at least in the back of my mind, I don't want anything to come between like our relationship. You know, like, we're cousins, we're supposed to, you know, family, we're supposed to love each other, and like I don't want to ruin any of that, you know, like in the back of my mind. That's kind of like one of those things that you know, sometimes I guess you could say gets in the way of me being able to
You're
talk
afraid of
about
losing the
stuff.
relationship.
Take
Yeah.
it.
No, I totally get that. I think that's why some people are afraid to tell like their crushes that they like them and stuff. They're always in fear of losing the
See that?
relationship that they already have. But you know, things have to move on, things have to grow, things have to change. Nothing lasts forever. And honestly, in your what you were saying, that like it took you so long to speak up and stuff like that. I feel like, you know, of course people are gonna take things differently. I mean, look at our society right now. Everyone's taking everything out of context, or you know, taking them really to heart. But at the end of the day, you can't, you know, keep yourself silent. You know, you have to speak your mind. But I think the main aspect of speaking your mind, like the main key to it, is speaking your mind not in the intent of wanting that person to change, but of just telling them how you feel. You know what I mean?
Just the intent of communicating, yeah.
Yeah. It's just like, hey, look, I'm not asking you to change who you are, but just when this happens, this bothers me. You know, maybe something you do bothers me. I'm not saying you have to change it. I just want you to know that it does bother me. And I struggle with that a lot because I always wanted people to change for my behalf, and it was very selfish of me. And I wish I could, you know, I do kind of regret a lot of those things. I'm trying to learn to get over those regrets, but I do regret a lot of the things I asked of people, and some of those people did change for me, and they feel uncomfortable around me because they're like, oh, like this person wants me to change for them, and they happily did it, but at what cost? They feel uncomfortable around me because they felt like they had to change, and now they feel uncomfortable. Like, that's just selfish of me to, you know, make them uncomfortable because I was uncomfortable about something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like a chain reaction.
Yeah. So I realize now, like, the people around me, like, I need to love them no matter what. You know? Like, even if somebody's to do something completely awful, like, I still have to be like, you know what? I still love you because you're somebody that means a lot to me, but maybe I can't spend time around you anymore because of the things you do, you know?
Watch out!
Oh,
It's
Joe, could you
sometimes
use your toolkit?
still on the
Check
bridge.
this out.
Damn it. Too late.
On the bridge?
Here comes the horde.
Here comes the horde. But yeah, anyways. You guys go after that. There's a first aid kit over here.
That kid over here.
I'm maxed out.
But yeah, I just want to let all my friends know that I accept you guys no matter what. I care about all of you, and I would never ask you guys to change anything for me. I just like having you guys around.
That's mine.
And I'm glad that's something I learned.
Back here.
Because honestly, I think that's what love is about, you know? I know love is kind of an abstract thing that has so many definitions, but I feel like real love is a matter of accepting people for who they are. It's like unconditional love, right? Like you accept people for who they are, and you just enjoy their company. And it's also having love for yourself, where you don't let, you know, yourself shut up for other people. You know, you're just kind of like, you know what? I love myself enough to express how I feel.
Hey, it could be worse. Could be some creepy old mansion.
Because I deserve to have a
You're
voice
looking
too,
for a bright
as much
side.
as everyone
miss.
else
You
does.
can see the stars better now. Milky Way is clear as day most nights.
Got so deep.
You got time for stargazing.
No. Keep getting deep. Get deeper.
I'll take it.
Thanks, Doc.
I don't know. It's kind of one of those things where, like, even when it comes to relationships, I've had people tell me, like, you know, like, oh, don't get with somebody just because you're successful and things like that. You know, you gotta, you want somebody who just likes you for you, right? But at the same time, it's like, you know, I shouldn't do that to anybody else either, right? You know?
Yeah.
It shouldn't matter what that person's into or how much money they're making, things like that. As long as, you know, they have a good head on their shoulders. And some people could have a good head on their shoulders, but they're still struggling with something, and that's okay too. You know, some people just need, you know, support, like somebody to just be there. Not to rely on, of course, but just somebody just to be like, hey, you know what? I'm here for you if you need anything.
Nothing like a stroll down by the river.
Those are birds. There's a lot of birds.
A lot of nerds?
A lot of birds.
Oh, birds.
Nerds rope.
Awful lot of nerds around here. Oh, zombie right on.
What the?
Oh, sorry, ridden.
Hey! Heal, not hurt!
Today's not your lucky day.
I think how Doc like gets like so upset, and then she just goes like, "Yeah, fuck
there.
you."
Treats everyone like a fucking child.
But her emotional reactions are like very,
Look, there.
Nerds.
they're like very over the top.
Not exactly what I'd call surgery.
Another turtle.
I'm perfectly fine by myself here. Nothing is absolutely gonna go wrong.
I never noticed this sign. It says caution Animal Crossing. Animals Crossing or something like that.
Going in.
And it's a turtle.
Because they're called turtle rocks.
Get out of here.
Are you okay with it?
Need to reload.
Here.
Need to take care of this.
So Joe, I'm enjoying Resident Evil 8.
Ammo here.
Good.
Sight here.
But I have to say, what is going on with anime shit?
What do you mean?
Yeah, like people got secret powers and everything. Like, you know, Wesker was one thing, but these guys are literally like controlling rocks and shit. Like tele.
Oh, so here's the thing. So, you know the advancement of the whole virus and everything else. Well,
Save that for me.
right now it's mostly the molded. It's pretty much what it
Yeah,
pretty
the
much
mold.
is.
Yeah, I know about the
Right,
mold.
it's
and
the mold.
everything.
The mold itself is actually mutating.
Okay, but they've given everybody like freaking X-Men powers now.
Pretty fucking much.
Oh, I don't know
When-
if I mean, I think it's cool, but at the same time, I just feel like that part doesn't feel like Resident Evil, I guess.
Ah, but it is.
I mean, yeah, the mutations is definitely Resident Evil.
You okay?
The levitating rocks, it's a part of Resident Evil.
When?
Ah, but you see what they're doing is they're merging the movie franchise with the game
Oh
franchise.
my god.
Please don't tell me that's real.
Don't talk to me about those Wes Anderson.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's the movies where we first saw levitating anything.
Like the Wesker thing, I was like, okay, that's believable. Kind of, not really, but not really. But it was more believable than levitating rocks and X-Men claws. I mean, freaking Wolverine claws and shit. Metal Wolverine claws. Like if they were like bone and stuff like that, like I don't know. I guess the virus is being perfected, right? Because before it was like very unstable and caused all these like
Becoming more and more perfected, yeah.
Now you
Yeah.
see to learn where to point it.
2 of them? 3?
3 of them. This level always, I feel like, has a lot of kids. Oh, oh boy. Where's he at? Right there. Oh boy!
Over here.
Oh, get that out of here. Good job, guys. There's a sleeper right outside here. Watch out.
Bandages here.
Sleeper?
I'll have you fixed up soon.
Thank you, miss.
There's one on the left. You can always tell where they're at because you hear.
It's so gross.
Yeah, it just sounds like it's trying to hawk a loogie,
Or
and
at
you're just
least
like.
I
"Ugh."
am. See that?
Birds right on top of that car.
What? I was so shooting at it.
Like a Tory? Yes.
This way.
Oh my god. When he joined, it was just like, oh goodness, I'm gonna shoot the bird. He got us all killed. Ah, that wasn't me, guys. I promise. That was not me. Run to the safe room! Run to the safe room!
Well, we're all still breathing.
But yeah.
That's something.
I like it, but at the same time,
What?
I don't know. It's one of those things that's like I can't be like,
can't-
oh, this is not Resident Evil. Like, it's allowed to evolve. I mean, gosh.
But what I'm fearing, and unfortunately it's starting to look like it's getting to that point again, is that it's gonna do what the Resident Evil thing. It started as survival horror, but as the story progressed, it became more action based. And then we got 6. 6 was fucking terrible. But again, it's Resident Evil. I still loved it. I still played it, but it was a terrible game.
I think that's
now
just fear in general.
Now that it went back to, I guess, quote unquote, its roots, as people say, and now the story is progressing. We're following, what's his name, Ethan? No, none of the original RE survivors. No, we're not following any of them. We're following the new kid, which new man technically. But the fact that one, I'm not sure how far you went, so I don't want to spoil anything. But for the most part, we're following him. But as the story's progressing and the mutations and stuff are getting more advanced, it's going to go right back to what it was before, which was the vitamins, was the back into more of the action-based section. Which, you know, if it ends up like that way, it ends up that. I'm probably still going to end up playing. I'm still going to end up playing it, whether I like it or not. But
wow. I'm just not giving yourself a choice. It's just like, nope. I'm gonna play it. I don't care.
Nice.
Did you play Dynasty Warriors 9?
Maybe bring that helicopter of yours?
Fuck no.
Oh, you're not a real fan.
Hard copy.
I'm just
Wouldn't be surprised if the old man picks us up himself. He's got a
No, I don't think
serious
you do. That game
boner
was
for
terrible.
that chopper.
Was horrific. I am not apologizing.
I didn't even need to play it to just be like, yeah, I'm not touching that.
What the fuck?
No.
I just had to watch gameplay of it and I was like, wow.
No,
this looks shit.
what I did is that I watched Before You Buy. I watched that.
Yeah, I know.
And I was just looking at him all like, nothing about this looks good.
No. I don't.
No.
See, that's the thing about the Dynasty. I know we're like moving from Resident Evil to Dynasty Warriors, but I think that's something about the Dynasty Warriors series I both liked and hated about it, is that they always try something new in each game, but then they just throw everything else that was good, like that they had in the previous games, and just be like, yeah, they just throw the you know the old saying, they're throwing the baby with the bathwater. They do that with every one of their games. Like they're like, oh, you remember all those great things everyone liked? Yeah, we're getting rid of it. We're gonna try something completely different, while still keeping the whole mashing buttons to kill everything.
Like, which Resident Evil? Which Dynasty Warriors was it where they had like all like super forms and everything else?
Oh, that was the one for the PSP, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was for the PSP, but that was a better concept.
It was a cool concept, but I mean, it wasn't really, to me. Again, I'm doing the Resident Evil thing right now, but it wasn't really Dynasty Warriors. But who am I to say? I mean, freaking, you're over here doing all. Oh my God, it's a hag. Hey, leave him alone!
Oh, the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
Ooh, why doesn't the hag have a health bar?
I'ma stab it.
I'll take that. But yeah, it was a cool thing. It just, yeah.
it wasn't what you were expecting, is what it was.
It's kind of like with Monster Hunter. Like, I felt the same thing about Monster Hunter. Like, Monster Hunter was cool. There's some monsters where I'm just like, wow, that's a really cool, like, design and, like, fun fight. But does it feel like Monster Hunter? Not really. Like, when everything starts to do this, like, when they start looking like freaking magical creatures with, like, bright colors and fancy, like, I don't know. Like, I think what I liked originally about Monster Hunter is that everything felt believable, you know? Like, you felt like it was an actual world.
You like the realism of it.
Yeah, like, it felt like you're, like, in, like, I mean, you could argue that anything could be believable, right? If, like, say there's another, you know, if you get really, like, philosophical with it, but what I mean is, like you could kind of think, you could kind of believe, like, oh yeah, this could have been like an old time, you know, when like these like dragons and stuff like that existed, and Like they weren't too over like fantasized, you know. I can't grab this money here. I think I have to.
Check of his supplies.
You know what I mean? Like
No, I
yeah,
know
in real
exactly
life
what-
there are animals that are brightly colored and things like that. Oh, this guy just beamed the shit out of a snitch. But I don't know. It's just like what I liked too was that a lot of the monsters that did have some like crazy powers and everything, they were able to explain it kind of with science. You know what I mean? Like they're like, oh yeah, this is why it works like this and all that. But then like, then there you have something like in Monster Hunter Frontier, I think is the one where they started getting like crazy with it.
Probably.
did I agree
But we
to
couldn't
this
play
again?
Frontier because that was a Japanese exclusive.
Yeah, but I feel like Frontier kind of leaked into the mainstream games, like where they had these things like Rubadoria, I think is the name of one of them. Like he's like again, I like the design. He looks cool. The fight looks really fun. But he controls fucking gravity. Like what the hell? Like I just feel like it's kind of out there. Like how are you gonna have a dragon they consider like that? Oh dude, I got
I never
pushed
thought
off.
I'd be doing this when I was at
I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming.
Just don't get pushed off by the original. And you got pushed off.
Hang on.
I got you.
But yeah, like, how are you gonna go with
Thank
something like Fatalis, where like he's like a basic ass dragon, but he's just super powerful and everything, to a gravity dragon and say the Fatalis is stronger than the gravity dragon? Like, no, that gravity dragon could easily just be like, hey, yeah, you know what? Fuck you.
Gravity.
I control gravity. So it's just that kind of stuff. Like, I get they're trying to be creative, but it's just like, you gotta consider the rest of your lore and everything too. Like, you can't just throw that all out the window and be like, fun fight, here you go. I don't know. I guess it's more my just feeling when it comes to like having a believable world.
Well, no. You have every right to have a world that you want to believe in for one of your favorite franchises.
Reloading.
That is perfectly fine. What I do want to say is, I do like
there, which is
the
lucky as some
the
of the
changes that they did do.
Oh yeah,
You
of
know?
course. The quality of
this
life stuff was
happen?
really good.
When
Right,
everything-
like,
Honestly,
I
that's
like
why I
the
liked
fact-
World, because World didn't have a lot of those crazy, you know, over-the-top monsters. I think Rise, they started bringing back the crazy over-the-top stuff.
I haven't even attempted to play Rise just because I know I don't have the time to get into another Monster Hunter game without not even finishing everything from World yet.
Stop for that.
I
See
still
the lay of the
haven't
land.
finished the
Such as it
Fatalis. I got it. Or she got it. Okay, never mind. But I haven't even fought the Fatalis yet just because my hunting buddy, aka Wesley, didn't bother trying to get his account back.
Man, fuck that guy.
Well, I don't have a hunting partner no more, so...
Wow, Joe.
Shut up, I didn't do nothing.
Stay down.
Yeah,
What the hell I ever do to you?
but I don't know.
Oh,
Should
the
have said
fuck?
like,
Sorry, Mom.
wow, you fell off.
Sorry.
Oh, we
You
almost fell
almost
off.
fell off.
Reloading.
I'm sorry, I'm new to this whole green mutation. I guess when they die, they blow up.
Yeah, if you shoot him in the head, they blow up.
Yeah. I'm new to that. That's absolutely new.
Yeah, you. Hey, look at your life. Oh my god, I can't aim. How do you feel about that,
Remember me
Jose?
in your will, because I'll be cashing that sucker in sooner
I
than
think we're all
later.
turning into old men. Back in my day, Resident Evil used to be good.
I didn't say it wasn't good. I just said that it
I
just felt.
I feel like it's an evolution of just like, you know, I don't know if it's because like it's, I feel like it's the same thing with like Star Wars, you know?
Oh, I mean, I
Some
never
people
liked Star Wars.
hated the prequels, and I love the prequels, but then I hated the new stuff, and it took me a while to actually
Yeah, accidentally
like,
shoot the alarm, door.
like start to like it. I don't know what it is. I feel like some of it sometimes is just like we grow accustomed to something, and like, you know, I do get like that whole situation where like there was already stuff that was really good, and like throwing that out completely is like total nonsense. You know.
Yeah.
So in that respect, yeah, no, I get it. I get it. And
At
trying
the end of the
something
day,
new-
it's not like I can't go back and play an old Resident Evil game, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I still welcome, like Resident Evil 7 I thought was amazing, and Resident Evil 8 I'm really enjoying it. Like, even though I think it's weird with all these like crazy characters and stuff like that, like that they have in the game, I still am enjoying it. Because at the end of the day, you can't look at a game and be like, oh, it's different than the usual franchise. It's like, is it a fun game? And, you know, like, same thing with Monster Hunter. Yeah, even though I was saying, like, you know, like, I think it's weird that they made it all not more, like, realism anymore. It's still fun, you know? That's the main part that matters. And even with Dynasty Warriors, like, I still enjoy Dynasty Warriors.
You know what this reminds me of?
What's up?
Freaking Hot Ones. Like, you know how they eat hot wings while they're
Oh,
doing
yeah,
an interview? It's a stressful situation.
Like, for what it's worth, like, I will forever love the Dynasty Warrior games to the point where I bought the newest Samurai Warriors game, which is just same thing but feudal Japan.
Yeah, no, Samurai Warriors is good.
You want to get your sweet
And one thing I do miss in all states of gaming
Get them all?
I need that.
is the couch
You're a
co-op.
lifesaver.
I
your blessing.
miss couch
have too
co-op to
many
the point
these
where it's sad that we can barely find that in nowadays. And when we do get couch co-op based like games, they're kind of forced to be played with someone else. You can't really play it by yourself. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what was the two? I know there's only 2 games that came out that was designed to be either played together with someone or couch co-op. Oh, It Takes Two and No Way Out, I think. I might be wrong about the last one.
Well, I mean, even this game at first, you're kind of forced to play with other people. Like,
Yeah.
now they're changing it, but
Bots are terrible.
I know. But I mean, but still, though, like, you know, give me the option to play by myself and earn progress and stuff. Even I don't know. I get multiplayer games, but even like something like Dead by Daylight, like being forced to have to play against online people to progress, like, why? It's not a competitive game. Let me play with my friends and still earn rewards. I should be rewarded for playing your game, not playing against other people and being competitive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because again, it's like you said, it's not a competitive game.
Yeah.
It's not.
And even if the game was competitive, I'm earning cosmetics and stuff like that. Why do I have to?
It's not a. It doesn't change. I would have the same argument with Alfredo, with Borderlands, because we were playing Borderlands 3. We were having a good time and everything else. As we were playing it, we are keeping up with the patch notes, seeing things to change, but they kept nerfing weapons. Why? It's not. There's no verses in that game whatsoever, and it is a looter shooter. You shoot, you loot. That's the base of it. So we were just trying to describe why nerf the weapons, why buff these things. We both came up with the conclusion is that they were trying to force a challenge. Nowadays, games have to have a form of a challenge.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. And the force of challenge nowadays has been almost needed with games like Dark Souls and League of Legends. It seems like games have to have that competitive scene. If they don't have that form of challenge or competitiveness in their game whatsoever, it seems like they believe their game will die.
Yeah.
If they don't have that form of challenge in it.
See that?
So, as unfortunate as it is, games that have any form of progression will force you to play with someone else in a competitive like feel, so you have a reason to keep coming back to the game.
Yeah.
And keep talking about the game and have a media for the game. Yeah, we're all right.
Oh, I didn't buy
Buy more cosmetics.
Let's go.
Right. Like the
Snapped
only
in two
game
like
I
a
can
goddamn
understand,
twig. Leaves everywhere.
Hey, could be worse.
I can understand the whole play with play against people for progression and all that stuff is all the competitive games, Call of Duties, League of Legends, stuff like that. But
Well, I
other
mean,
than
even
that,
with
I
those
don't-
games, like, okay, when it comes to like showing off a rank or something like that, that I understand, right?
Right.
You know, you're saying that, like, you know, against random people. Oh shit, sorry. Get off him! Stop it! Well, yeah, you're saying, like, despite, you know, being given random people to go against, you're doing pretty good, you know? But when it comes to, like, you know, cosmetics and rewards, like, nobody's looking at somebody's skin and being like, oh my god, like, they're so good, they got a skin. Like, no, they're just like, oh, look at this guy, he paid for something. You know, or he played a lot of the game and got that. It has nothing to do with his skill.
Need that.
So why can't I do that with my friends? You know what I mean?
on the minigun, where do I put it?
Wherever you want, baby. Oh, okay. But yeah, I want to say I get it, but I feel like you could easily argue the point of, like, you know, like they'd be like, oh, well, we want more lobbies, right? So we don't want people to just, you know, progress with their friends and not fill up the lobbies. But it's like there's always gonna be people that don't have anybody to play with that are gonna play with randoms. I mean, hell, people freaking hate going against whole groups of friends on Dead by Daylight. So that'd solve an issue right there, because more people will just be playing with their friends, and then the people that want to just play like random lobbies and, you know,
Why can't we not hook this?
have more of a challenge, well, you know, there'll be more lobbies that do that. You know? But I don't know, maybe they would have to change a lot of things in order to make that happen. They just don't want to do that. It's corrosive! Why did I buy a bunch of barbed wire on this one?
Don't want to catch an infection.
I was about to say force of habit. There's no habit.
I mean, they need to buff barbed wire, I'm just saying.
Oh shit.
Timing is everything.
I think what they need to do is change barbed wire where you can place like a longer distance of barbed wire, but like maybe it disappears after like one zombie walks through it and stuff like that. You get what I mean? Oh, I didn't kill it.
No, I get what.
So like say like I press the button to use barbed wire and then I run with it, and like maybe I make like a wall of barbed wire and it stops a good amount of, you know, ridden, and then you can place another one, you know, say if you want to stack it.
Ooh, that's a lot of guns. SMG here.
Could be worse.
I don't know. Just a thought.
No, it's an absolute thought, but no, it's still a
An
good.
absolute
Inbound.
thought.
Secure the next crate.
Oh my god. No. 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 No.
This is the last of them. Hook it
That
up and
Bob
get
wire
out,
going,
and
right?
we'll get the hell out of here. Reloading. Hey, point that somewhere else.
That's somewhere else.
I got Uzi. Bratata.
Not my
Scrap.
fault they're in the way.
Galatata. Scrapapa.
Wait, we need to stick together. I'm nearly out.
Oh.
Thanks, Doc.
Right.
Two supports only shooting. The fuck
There's
is
like no kickback on those guns.
It's all a lie.
The future's amazing.
I mean, you were mostly quiet about this whole conversation. What do you think?
He told us what he thought.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, everyone's, you know, obviously, what's it called? Entitled to their
Opinionated?
opinion, and entitled to their educated opinion as well. I have no idea. I mean, right now, I think there's some obvious things that I would love to see changed, but only because, like, right now I'm not having as much fun as I had at the beginning. But yeah, I mean, overall, I think there are things definitely missing from this game. I just don't know what it is. I know like what the end goal is for me. Like I was really hoping that this game would like take off and be like Apex, you know, or Fortnite popular, you know, so where like finding a match would be like instant. Because I like to see games succeed, especially if they're in like a genre that I'm interested in or that I like. So I mean that's all I really want. I want it to be fun. I want my friends to have fun playing it, and all of us to play it together, that kind of thing. And I don't know. I just kind of wish there was more of that. 'Cause right now it feels more like if I play any other game, I'm just getting yelled at, you know. And if I play this one, it's like, yeah, no, I'm not getting yelled at, but at the same time, it's also really hard sometimes. And it's like, damn.
That goes back to the original thing. There's no games that are just for casual play. There's always have to have some type of challenge or a what's the word? What's the term? A gimmick for every game. Like, oh,
Yeah.
this batch of games, all of them are open world games. That's all it is. It's just open world everywhere.
I guess if you look at Animal Crossing, even though it's not like exactly like, yeah, there's some online-ish play, I guess, but not really.
Not really. But no, games like that are casual. But how often do we get games like that?
It's very rare. I mean, Palia, I think it's called, is that MMO that's trying to be like a casual open world MMO, where like you build like your own like farm, I guess, or your own whatever. But it's supposed to be like not PvP focused or whatever.
After the collapse, but no longer for a cure.
I think the problem is
for a solution.
maybe with those games is that a lot of companies maybe don't see them to be very profitable, because if I feel like if they ever get brought up in conversation, people kind of just talk shit about them, you know. That ain't a game, that's not a game, you know. Like, oh,
Because
it's
again,
hardcore, it's gotta be, you know, guns, it's gotta be
a challenge, multiplayer, competitiveness, and that's just all it is. Like I recently bought Far Cry 6, right?
I can't tell you how important
And
this
I'm
match
having
could
fun
be our
again
best hope to win this
because
war
I'm
and
playing a
wipe
game
out
that
the
I am
enemy.
just running around and bullshitting my way through. You know? And then I make the game as difficult as I want by being stupid. That's all it is. I'm having fun with that, but it still falls down into what is this guy doing? It still falls into the whole category of it's an open world.
You've got incoming.
Ain't afraid of you.
Well, in for a penny.
You know what? I don't like you.
That's your chance. Once I'm done, so are you.
This is what we need.
They're all four of my cocktails at him. Now he's dead.
Oh.
Oh yeah, this is that one that everybody was farming. Herald of the Worm.
This is the what?
Still standing.
This is the level that everybody was farming.
Oh.
Machine gun over here. Shotgun.
So you'd like spawn in with like a crazy grenade build, and then just like everybody, all four of you would throw grenades at the ogre and obliterate everything.
Patching myself up.
What would be the point of all that?
You got a lot of points. You'd play it on veteran, and you could finish it in like under like a minute.
Well,
And you just rush to the thing, and you'd get like around 50 points.
I think that's a big problem too, is when the getting points overrides the wanting to have fun with the game.
And it becomes another game to just grind, right?
Yeah.
Because you needed better cards.
I know.
Get in.
No, I get the cards. I get the replay valuable.
I think it's just a double-edged sword.
It is.
They readjusted
No big deal.
what
No
you
big
got,
deal.
so people
I'll
aren't
take
gonna
it.
be able to farm stuff anymore.
Yeah.
Nah, it's fine.
Hey, haven't got all day, you know.
Oh, you're still-
Like, I don't blame people for grinding. I'm just saying that it just kind of...
Can always count on you. Well,
If I want a
most of the
game to
time.
grind, I want a game to grind. If I want a game to loot, there's a game to loot.
Yeah.
And short,
I mean,
in the gaming world, there's a niche for everybody. In a sense, there's a game to tickle everyone's fancy. You just gotta figure out what it is. Right?
well, again, it goes to that whole efficiency thing. Like, your brain's just like, okay, yes, this game is fun, but there's a goal I have, and how can I get there efficiently? Oh, I can do this thing, and it speeds up the progress. I'll do that then. Like, your brain's just, of course, gonna aim for that.
There was this thing in Star Citizen where they gave like you had to get, I think it was like maybe like 30 or 20 or 30 player kills in a specific ship that they gave everybody in the community to try for like the month.
Mm-hmm.
And you got a helmet at the end of it for free. And people started doing death conga lines where they'd get the ship, they'd land it, and they'd line everybody up. Someone would get in the pilot seat and kill everybody in that line in like a second, and then they'd respawn in these respawn ships. It was pretty funny, and it was cool, but obviously it wasn't what they had intended.
Yeah.
And so many people got pissed. There was like this divide of like half the community was like, nah, power to you, you know, like that's what I would have done too. And then the other half was like, absolutely fucking not. You need to ban these people. Like they don't deserve it. Like all this crap. You know, I took the time to, you know, blah 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 to get all these kills in this ship, which is really hard to do, by the way. You gotta find people first of all.
Oops,
Come
I
on,
didn't do
quit
that.
dawdling. Let's go.
Toolkit here.
You absolutely meant to do that.
That you did.
I just wasn't paying attention, and I was just like, ooh. Oh, you can't even get back! No!
Oh, you screwed, son.
It's not what I consider teamwork.
That's so dumb. Why can't you go back? Oh, because you can't lead zombies back into the thing. Someone buy me some grenades and throw them down here.
Oh, I think they fixed that, but I'll try.
Anyone need this?
Who's that? Your name is so dark. I can't.
Oh,
Oh, what's up, Shin?
Here, take it.
Shit.
You got screamed at?
No.
No, it doesn't work.
This is why I don't play with randoms. I already get screamed at by my friends.
Keep your distance, Hansy.
And when I say friends, I mean Hitori.
DC.
Handgun. Sniper rifle here. Molotov.
Ay, ay.
Could use that.
How are you doing, though, Shin? Oh, who's over there getting? Uh-oh. Joseph.
He hopped down in front of me. I got scared.
It's okay, I shot at it. There's a... yes. I'll take that. No, I don't want that. Who wants the scope?
Scope here.
Anybody need it?
No, I'm good.
I didn't shoot.
Weapons here.
Oh no, someone behind me. Oh, there's someone right there. Oh, you hit me. Oh.
Very cool shapes.
Lost all my stacks. I can't get up. Apparently. You know
Let's
what?
hightail it
Fuck
out of
all
here before
you.
your buddies come looking for him.
I'm gonna hurt myself.
Gotta patch myself up.
I'll
Try
take
not to
that.
get bitten again.
Thank you, miss.
Really hate that weird sucky noise the ones make when you pull them out.
Well, finally, someone's smiling on us.
What do you think that is, huh, Mom? Do you think it's our Lord and Savior?
Someone grab the minigun. I don't want it.
No.
Haven't felt like this since Afghanistan.
Okay, you're just standing there.
Oh,
Spook.
Not planning on dying today.
You get jerked. Just you
Sweet
wait.
Jesus. Do you say the word candy in Spanish to use to have the adjective sweet, or is it a different word?
Glad I can barely hear you.
why are
over the
you
machine gun.
chasing me? Ah! You bitch slapped me.
Hey, where's that horde? I thought a horde spawns with the ogre.
God damn you.
Looks
What
like he
the-
was wrong. What is it, breaker?
Take that thing down. Stay where you belong.
You got us behind me.
Shit. Oh, we're on the outside of the zone.
Let's not count our blessings until we're safe.
Hold fast.
Irony's dead. Oh my god. Do you think we can finish Act 2 before 30 minutes from now?
Reloading.
Oh, shit, sorry.
I think we
Just
can.
stay in your hole.
I think so.
Oh, thank you.
I could use that.
Thank you.
Where's Joe?
Huh?
Oh, up there.
Oh! God damn it.
Gotta reload.
This was the safe place for me.
Don't rightly mind if I do.
Where's the safe room at, huh?
Something.
Friendly fire.
Today's not your lucky day.
And there's more.
Why don't you give me a break and use that?
Oh, you're so sassy.
Shotgun here.
Oh, yeah.
Magnum.
Sure.
Machine gun over here.
Whoa. I mean to do that.
Where is the freaking?
Random?
Oh, it's over there, I think.
Look, there.
First aid cabinet.
Last sign of civilization.
Oh, we're going back.
Yeah, mom without a shotgun just feels weird.
Reloading here.
Molotov what?
Wrong time, wrong place.
Playing mom without a shotgun is just weird.
Molotov shotgun.
Mom without a shotgun.
Oh, mom without a shotgun. Ow. You could just leave, right?
Yeah.
If the Ridden show up,
You like
we are legally allowed to leave.
We're still standing, or at least I am.
Ooh. Oh, I should have tested that. Ah.
What?
That's the what?
You know how it takes forever to reload the machine gun?
Yeah.
If you drop the machine gun and pick it back up, it reloads. Or it did before this patch. I don't know if it still does. But it takes like, I think it's like 2 whole seconds to drop it and pick it back up versus reloading it, which is like twice the amount, I think.
Okay.
Pro strat. Oh my gosh, we're actually gonna finish this.
Yep.
Oh, shit. What time is it? Oh, it's only about to be 7.
We got 30 minutes.
Oh, there's a freaking skull in this one.
What are you talking about?
The secrets.
Oh. Okay.
Good.
I don't.
It's like an achievement you can get if you find all the skulls.
I fought for this country. I'm proud of this flag right here.
Ah. Oh, look at that sniper rifle.
I'll take it.
You just got it, didn't you, Michael?
Oh, should I got another offensive slot? Damn. Someone buy that.
They can't.
Why not?
I don't know.
Oh, 88 money.
Here, take this.
Someone say more grenades?
Now I won't feel bad about forgetting her birthday.
Someone say more oh, it's not that much. Does anybody want Molotovs?
No. Thank you.
Alright.
Molotov.
Fuck you. Watch this. Let's see how. Oh, I don't have a scope though.
Hey, point that somewhere else.
Shit, sorry.
That's your day.
Stop moving your head. Let me get my
What's
stacks. Double. No.
The journey may not be long in distance.
I remember,
Show her mercy.
in this level, it doesn't matter if you instantly kill the snitches, they'll still spawn a horde. Because that's the point of the level.
I see.
So
This
if
way.
we head to the right,
Be a pal, would ya? Need to clear these snitches out before we can open the
We
door for
need
you.
to clear the snitches out.
We can't let the snitches come all ridden into the
The
area.
what?
Not out of the woods yet.
Oh, where's the secret at?
that's what I'm going for.
Oh my god, this guy.
I would follow you, but, you know, I gotta help this one.
Be very quiet.
Alright, I'm coming to you.
Here's the shrine. It's the back right.
Son of a. I missed low shot.
I found it!
If anybody has a scope, please.
I'll have to pick it up.
I need
You
it.
just have to press E once it prompts you to, and then you should get it.
Wanna get
Find
your
the
asses
secret
back
and
here.
da 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 da.
Yep.
Oh, so we're done.
Goddamn, one shot him. Have him stall the other shot.
Fill it in.
I've had worse to take.
Oh Jesus, this is like a spawn cluster for them.
Oh,
Around without a head. Except the chicken.
I'm breaking armor. Oh no!
Why did motherfucker go zooming through the air like that?
What did I do to you this time?
I didn't mean to shoot you.
You should have brought that stun gun. Oh my god.
Oh, fucking jump towards me, man.
Oh my fucking god. That's so whack.
We may have lost the battle, but we will win the war.
I fell behind.
That was my bad. I ran through it.
Okay. What did we learn?
Bet I'm gonna
Had
lose
to
my
split
sniper
up.
rifle. Fuck.
It's not a very good weapon for hordes.
Yeah, but it was a one shot on the snitch and it felt good. It's not about efficiency, okay? It's about how I feel, alright? Oh.
Ready or not?
Alright.
See that?
Wanna close the rank?
Do we have to refine that secret again or no?
I don't think so.
I can make the whisper cannon.
Last chance to take a lead.
God damn, 9
it-
slots.
It's a thing.
First aid cabinet there.
And stay down.
Oh my god, get out of my way.
That's fucking stun grenade, stun gun this time.
Remember? I mean, somewhere deep inside. I hope not. But every time, you know, I can't help but wonder.
I mean, even if they do remember, I mean, it's better that you kill them so they don't have to endure that torture and suffering. Right?
Not much you
Yeah.
could do about rotting flesh.
Wait. Be a pal, would ya? Need
We
to
find that
clear
secret
these
or no?
snitches out before we can open a
I don't think we
door
need
for ya.
to.
We're gonna get achievement.
Alright.
I would set though.
Let's take out these snitches.
No. No. Oh, my stacks. You stay away from me. No. Stay away from me. Oh, did they just die on him?
Incoming! You know which end to fire that from, Doc. Now you just need to learn where to point it.
Today's not your lucky.
Oh!
Wait up. Gotta stick a band-aid on this.
Still one out here.
Why did you just throw that thing so far away?
Everyone still in one piece?
Oh, we have a bunch of dudes over there. 3 of them. Oh, I got one of them. Or no, you guys need to bring. I think there's 2 more of them.
One's over this
Need to
way.
reload.
Oh my god.
Ow. Oh, stop it.
Stop. Get some help.
Not out of the woods yet.
Oh my god.
Holy hell.
You gotta be fucking kidding me! Glad you make house calls.
Michael.
I never thought I'd be doing this when I was
Thanks.
in medical school.
Thank you for healing me. Anybody notice that reference? Yeah?
I can
Why
smell
did we
it.
get another word?
It's near.
Pero, why?
I don't know. I'm dying.
Oh, come here. Come here.
Where
Why are you
are
running
you?
away from
Oh.
me?
God, no, we were. Thank you.
Oh, now we got 3 tall boys. Oh, we got 4 tall boys. Fuck off, fuck off. Oh, God. No.
That you did. Hey, point that somewhere else.
Job's not done yet.
Jesus Christ.
These things are pulling our defenses apart like straw. Take it out quickly before it can do more damage.
Ready when you are. Now's your chance. Once I'm done, gonna need a second to fix this.
I went with the flashbang instead of an actual.
Reloading!
We're taking damage from the being outside the.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh my god, that damage though. How's it doing so much damage?
You know which end to fire that from, Doc?
How did you do so much damage?
Damn, we weren't able to
Appreciate
pick
the
up
assist
anything.
there.
Glad you're all okay.
But you weren't just in the neighborhood.
We need your help.
Take the doctor seriously with that pug on her shirt.
Alright,
Run,
y'all. Well,
come
that's Act 2. Next time we'll do Act 3. And maybe finish the game.
Maybe.
Maybe.
So long, suck dick man.
Goodbye. Get the fuck out of this game.
I gotta check the supply line, see what we got.
Right? Right? Imagine if we did this on a harder difficulty. How many of the supply
We
lines we
would've
could
suffered.
finish?
Yeah, we wouldn't have made it. Wouldn't have made
Jenna's
it out
got
of
new
his
gear
room.
waiting for you over at the supply truck.
Snitches get stitches.
Oh dear.
Very well.
Look at all them achievements in the back of Doctor's head.
What? Oh, I was about to say, what? Finished one of the supply lines, it was like, all supply lines have been purchased. And I'm like, wait. My ass ass.
Which one am I?
Oh, this is what I want for. This is what I wanted. God, they're expensive now. Alright, y'all. Well, thank you for watching. Thank you, gentlemen, for playing.
Oh, sorry.
I just realized I didn't do stream avatars today, but whatever. Too busy, too tired. Yeah. You guys have anything to say before we go?
Just thanks, chat, for being here. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. Thanks for playing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course. It's always great to hang out with you guys.
of course.
Alright, well, I'll never see you guys again and talk to you guys again. Sounds good?
Bitch, I know where you live.
Alright then, y'all. Take care. And good
You
night.
too. Good night.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.